In this ever-changing life, each of us has experienced moments of anxiety, worry, or a sense of being lost. It might be the fear of losing a job, the pressure of unfulfilled work expectations, or the loneliness that stems from strained relationships. These challenges shake our minds and make it difficult to find inner peace. Prolonged anxiety can lead to sleeplessness, mental stress, and even strain our relationships. You may feel unmotivated at work, become irritable, or constantly worry about things that haven't yet happened. So, how can we regain peace amidst all these pressures? The ancient Buddhist philosophies, refined over thousands of years, serve as a guiding light to help us understand and overcome these struggles. These teachings are not lofty or incomprehensible ideas but practical lessons that can be applied directly to everyday life. In this video, we will explore 10 profound Buddhist lessons. Each lesson is a firm step toward calming your mind and living a more meaningful life. These teachings will not only help you rediscover peace but also bring inner balance. Regardless of your circumstances, listen attentively, and don't forget to apply these lessons in your daily life. If you find this content helpful, please like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends to spread the values of Buddhism to even more people. Before we delve into each lesson in detail, let us first understand that the Buddhist principles we are about to explore are not merely theoretical but are meant to be practiced in real life. Each lesson will act as a compass, guiding you toward the right path amidst life's uncertainties. Embrace each teaching with an open mind and a willingness to change. The first lesson: embracing impermanence. The foundation of Buddhist philosophy lies in understanding and accepting impermanence. Impermanence means that everything in this world is constantly changing. Nothing remains in a fixed state forever. Life is a series of continuous transformations, from the smallest moments to the grandest events. The Buddha taught that all things in existence are impermanent: happiness, sorrow, life, and death alike. For example, you may feel joy when achieving success, but that feeling will not last forever. Similarly, when facing loss, the pain will also fade with time. Impermanence is not just a philosophical concept. It is a reminder to avoid clinging to the transient and to cherish what we have in the present moment. Instead of resisting change, we should learn to accept it as a natural part of life. Accepting impermanence involves recognizing that everything, emotions, material possessions, relationships, and even life itself, is inherently unstable, ever-changing, and cannot remain in a fixed state. When you acknowledge that change is inevitable and unavoidable, you reduce attachment, anxiety, and disappointment, replacing them with an appreciation for the present. This understanding helps you live with a peaceful mind, free from the suffering caused by unrealistic expectations, and discover deeper meaning in life. The consequences of ignoring impermanence. Failure to understand and accept impermanence often leaves us trapped in anxiety, disappointment, and fear. When we cling to things that cannot last, such as wealth, fame, or relationships, we experience profound sorrow and emptiness when they change or fade away. This not only leads to mental stress but also creates a sense of aimlessness, making it difficult to find peace within. This state of mind can result in a sense of stagnation, pulling you into a spiral of negative thoughts. You may feel life has lost its meaning, disconnecting from yourself and others around you. Over time, these feelings erode mental resilience, affecting not only your psychological well-being but also your physical health. However, understanding and embracing impermanence is the key to overcoming these struggles. It opens the door to a life of serenity, freedom, and purpose. When you realize that everything is temporary by nature, you learn to adapt and let go, reducing negative emotions and creating space for inner peace and balance. A story of impermanence. There is a story of a monk who held a favorite cup in his hands. Each day, he used it for tea, appreciating its beauty and utility. One day, someone asked him, "Aren't you afraid that this cup might break one day?" The monk smiled and replied, "To me, this cup has been broken since the day I received it. That is why I cherish every moment I can use it. And when it breaks, I will not feel sadness or regret." This story encapsulates the lesson of impermanence. to appreciate the present without clinging to anything. If you do not understand impermanence, you may feel sorrow, regret, and blame when loss occurs. But if you recognize that the cup has always carried the potential to break from the moment it was created, you will appreciate it while it is whole and be ready to let it go when it is not. Similarly, when you understand that everything is temporary, you learn to value each moment while also being prepared to release what no longer remains. This realization not only lightens your mind but also brings many other benefits. The gifts of embracing impermanence. Accepting impermanence reduces anxiety because you understand that nothing lasts forever, not even difficulties. It liberates you from sorrow and inner turmoil, enabling you to view life's events as necessary experiences for growth. By focusing on the present, you minimize unnecessary worries and pave the way for positive decisions. This allows you to live peacefully, free from the constraints of unrealistic desires or fears. More importantly, embracing impermanence nurtures gratitude for what you have, fostering a deep appreciation for life without clinging to fleeting things. This tranquility brings about a life of harmony and balance, regardless of circumstances. The second lesson, living fully in the present moment. The next lesson, equally profound and significant in Buddhist philosophy, is the art of living fully in the present moment. This practice helps free you from the shackles of the past and the anxieties about the future. The past is gone, the future has not yet arrived, only the present moment truly exists. This teaching of the Buddha reminds us that the key to a peaceful mind lies in living in the present. The Buddha often emphasized an undeniable truth that many are reluctant to accept. The past is already behind us. Whatever has happened is now a part of history, beyond our reach to change, undo, or rewrite. Holding on to regret, clinging to past events, or harboring sorrow and pain serves no purpose, as we cannot turn back time. Similarly, chasing dreams of an uncertain future only leads to frustration, as the future remains a mystery. The present moment is the only reality we possess, and it is in this moment that we must live fully to experience the essence of life. This does not mean abandoning plans or ambitions. You can create plans for today, tomorrow, or even the distant future, as long as those plans are grounded in the present. When planning becomes a mindful action rooted in the now, it aligns with living in the present moment. To live in the present is to devote your full attention to whatever you are doing. In simple terms, when your mind is where your body is, body and mind as one, you are truly living in the miraculous moments of the present. However, as ordinary humans, we often struggle to maintain this awareness consistently. For example, you may find yourself driving but distracted, wondering if you remembered to turn off the lights at home, when your body is engaged in one task while your mind is elsewhere. It can be hazardous, especially in situations requiring full attention, like navigating traffic. The best approach is to focus entirely on the single task of operating your vehicle and staying aware of the road. In daily life, there are times when we excel at being present in our actions and other times when we forget, letting our minds wander. When we manage to keep our mind with our body, the quality of our work improves significantly, saving time and effort. More importantly, bringing the mind back to the body allows us to monitor, control, and master our thoughts more effectively. This mindfulness prevents mistakes and regrets, fostering a life of greater peace, joy, and meaning. The value of living in the present. When you focus on the now, you liberate yourself from the burden of past worries and the fear of future uncertainties. Living in the present enables you to experience the precious moments of life more deeply. It is a choice that not only cultivates peace but also helps you discern what truly matters. Take time to concentrate on what you are doing at this very moment. Breathe deeply. Admire a blooming flower, or listen to the familiar sounds around you. By doing this, you will realize that much of your anxiety stems from overthinking the past or the future. The past often brings regret and sorrow, while the future carries ambiguity and fear of the unknown. However, by grounding yourself in the present, you uncover the richness of each moment, from simple acts like taking a deep breath to savoring the sounds around you. As a result, your mind becomes freer, and you gain greater clarity to face life's challenges. This mindfulness not only enriches your current experience but also transforms the way you approach life, enabling you to live with greater wisdom, balance, and tranquility. Lesson 3. Understanding the law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect, or karma, is not only a core principle in Buddhist philosophy but also a universal truth of life. Your actions, words, and thoughts today are like seeds you are planting, and the results you experience in the future are the fruits of those seeds. This means you have the power to shape your future through what you do in the present. Consider a person who lives with kindness, helps others, and maintains a positive outlook. They are likely to receive goodwill, trust, and support from others, along with inner peace. On the other hand, someone who acts selfishly, lies, or harms others will eventually face isolation, regret, and negative consequences. Karma also teaches us a profound lesson about responsibility. Instead of blaming circumstances or others, look within yourself. What you are experiencing now is the result of your past actions. Understanding this empowers you to take responsibility for your life and brings peace of mind, as you realize that you have the ability to change your future by planting good seeds now. The practice of karma in daily life. When you live by the law of cause and effect, you learn to be kinder, more sincere, and continuously improve yourself. This is the key to a peaceful and meaningful life. Every action, word, and thought you produce leaves an imprint, like planting a seed in the soil. If you plant good seeds, kindness, love, and righteous actions, you will reap sweet fruits in the form of positive relationships, inner peace, and success in life. Conversely, if you plant bad seeds, selfishness, deceit, or harm to others, you will face negative outcomes such as loneliness, regret, or loss. Karma is not merely a metaphysical concept but also a practical reminder that every decision you make today affects your tomorrow. How karma shapes your mindset. When you understand the law of cause and effect, you act with greater responsibility and sincerity, avoiding unnecessary stress and regret. This understanding fosters a positive attitude toward life. Believing that good deeds today will bring blessings in the future fills your mind with peace. As you realize that every action has meaning, karma serves as a compass, guiding you in life and providing clarity in decision-making. When you recognize that positive values like kindness, sincerity, and responsibility can create a brighter future, you feel inspired to continue planting seeds of goodness. Furthermore, trusting in karma helps you maintain self-control and mental stability. When you understand that negative circumstances are merely temporary challenges, you are less likely to be swayed by them. Instead, you focus on cultivating positive actions, knowing that every good effort you make today contributes to a peaceful and prosperous future. The benefits of living with awareness of karma. Believing in karma not only builds confidence but also reduces mental pressure. As you understand that the final outcome depends on the seeds you are planting, this understanding encourages you to live with intentionality, fostering a sense of purpose and resilience. Ultimately, karma reminds us that the present moment is our most powerful tool. By acting with kindness, sincerity, and responsibility now, you create the conditions for a life filled with peace and joy. Trust in the law of cause and effect, and let it inspire you to live a life of meaning, balance, and harmony. Lesson 4. Letting go of anger. Holding onto anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intention of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. This profound teaching of the Buddha reminds us that anger not only harms ourselves but also binds our minds to negative emotions. Anger acts like a smoldering fire, destroying inner peace, clouding clear thinking, and diminishing compassion and wisdom. When anger takes control, it often leads to impulsive actions that hurt others and ourselves, damaging relationships and leaving behind lasting scars such as regret or guilt. These feelings can erode self-confidence, lower the quality of life, and make it challenging to build new connections. If anger is not released, it can create a negative cycle where recalling the triggering event repeatedly causes emotional pain, further straining both mind and body. Learning to let go of anger frees you from this burden, bringing inner peace and allowing you to focus on more positive aspects of life. Forgiveness and letting go are not signs of weakness. They are acts of strength that liberate your soul from unnecessary weight. When you release anger, you open the door to a calm mind, free to embrace positivity and harmony in life. The power of forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about benefiting others, it is a gift you give yourself. Letting go of anger feels like setting down a heavy stone, enabling you to walk more lightly and freely. For instance, if someone offends you, instead of holding onto the anger, you choose forgiveness. This act helps you experience mental relief and create space for positive emotions, leading to a more peaceful life. Practical steps to let go of anger. Recognize your anger. Start by identifying and acknowledging the anger within you. Do not deny or suppress it, instead, observe it calmly. Ask yourself, what benefit does this anger bring me? Most of the time, you will realize it only causes suffering and disrupts your inner peace. Use calming techniques. Practice deep breathing to soothe your emotions. Focus on the sensation of air entering and leaving your body. Write it down. Express your feelings on paper. Writing not only helps release pent-up emotions but also clarifies the source of your anger. Seek support. Share your thoughts with a trusted friend or a professional. Their empathy and advice can guide you toward resolution. Cultivate empathy. Try to see things from the perspective of the person who angered you. Perhaps they were under pressure or unaware of their actions. This understanding can make it easier to let go. Forgiveness is a path to freedom. Remember, forgiveness is not for others' benefit, it is for your freedom. By forgiving, you release the burden of emotional pain and open the door to serenity and happiness. It is a profound gift you give to yourself, helping you move beyond hurt and embrace inner peace. The science behind letting go. Releasing anger not only reduces mental strain but also improves your physical and emotional well-being. According to a study published by the American Psychological Association, individuals who practice forgiveness experience 30% lower stress levels than those who harbor resentment. Forgiveness triggers the release of positive hormones such as oxytocin, which enhances mood and calms the nervous system. Moreover, letting go of anger strengthens social relationships. Forgiveness serves as a bridge to mend broken communication and fosters reconciliation. The benefits of letting go. Letting go of anger is a path to mental tranquility, physical health, and lasting happiness. It helps you reduce stress and improve emotional resilience. Foster stronger social bonds by resolving conflicts. Enhance self-awareness and clarity in decision-making. By choosing forgiveness, you create a life filled with peace, harmony, and enduring joy. This transformative act not only liberates your mind but also paves the way for a healthier, more meaningful existence. Lesson 5. The practice of meditation. Meditation is not merely a relaxation technique, it is a profound way to connect with yourself. The Buddha once said that meditation is like a lamp that illuminates the mind, allowing you to clearly recognize your thoughts, emotions, and inner states. Through meditation, you gain clarity over a mind often clouded by stress, worry, or distractions. Meditation cultivates mindfulness, enabling you to live fully in the present moment and respond wisely to the situations around you. Mindfulness is not just being aware of your environment, it is also about understanding your emotions and thoughts with clarity. Through meditation, you can manage negative emotions such as anxiety, anger, or fear and replace them with calmness and wisdom. This practice is particularly vital in modern life, where people are often overwhelmed by work demands and societal pressures. By meditating regularly, you can not only enhance your mental health but also improve your focus, make wiser decisions, and nurture better relationships with others. The benefits of meditation. Mental clarity and calmness. Meditation helps clear a busy mind, reducing stress and promoting inner peace. With regular practice, you become less reactive to life's challenges and can maintain composure under pressure. Enhanced focus and decision-making. Meditation strengthens your ability to concentrate, making it easier to focus on tasks and approach decisions with greater insight and balance. Emotional regulation. By meditating, you can better manage emotions, replacing impulsive reactions with thoughtful responses. This helps you handle conflicts and pressures more effectively. Improved relationships. When your mind is calm and centered, you are more present in your interactions with others, fostering empathy and meaningful connections. Physical and mental health benefits. Meditation has been shown to improve sleep quality, reduce stress, and boost overall well-being. It also helps maintain balance between work and personal life. How to meditate. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes daily for meditation. Follow these steps. Choose a quiet space. Find a calm, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably. Sit in a relaxed position, keeping your back straight but not stiff. Focus on your breath. Pay attention to your breathing, noticing the sensation of air entering and leaving your body. Use a mantra, optional, if focusing is difficult. Silently repeat a simple mantra like peace or calm. Observe your thoughts. If your mind wanders, gently bring your focus back to your breath or mantra without judgment. Practical benefits of meditation. Stress management. Regular meditation helps you navigate stressful situations with calmness and resilience. Better sleep. Meditation promotes relaxation, improving the quality of your rest. Increased creativity. A calm mind fosters innovative thinking and problem solving. Emotional strength. Meditation builds inner stability, helping you remain unaffected by external challenges. Real-life impact. People who meditate regularly find it easier to face life's uncertainties and difficulties because they develop a strong and unwavering mind. By committing to this practice, you create a sanctuary within yourself, a place of peace and clarity that remains constant amidst life's fluctuations. Meditation is not just a practice, it is a path to a balanced, harmonious, and fulfilling life. With dedication, you will experience deeper peace, greater focus, and an ability to face life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Lesson 6. Practicing compassion and equanimity. Compassion is the unconditional love that arises from a genuine wish for everyone, including yourself, to experience happiness and peace. It is expressed not only through acts of helping others but also in how you treat yourself, with forgiveness and care for your own well-being. For instance, when you assist someone in need without expecting anything in return, that is compassion. In the hustle and bustle of life, you must also show compassion to yourself by taking time to rest and refraining from harsh self-criticism when faced with failure. Equanimity is the ability to let go of attachments, both to the positive things we often cling to and the negative experiences that cause us pain. It does not mean indifference or apathy but rather freeing your mind from possessiveness and unrealistic expectations. For example, when a relationship is no longer suitable, equanimity allows you to release it without resentment, granting both parties freedom. Similarly, in your career, if you face failure, equanimity helps you learn from the experience and move forward without dwelling in disappointment. When you practice compassion and equanimity, your mind is freed from emotional entanglements, becoming lighter and more insightful. Practicing compassion. To cultivate compassion, start by placing yourself in the shoes of others, striving to understand their circumstances and emotions. You can participate in charitable activities, help those in need, or simply offer sincere encouragement to those around you. These small but meaningful acts not only spread love but also nurture peace within your soul. Compassion toward yourself is equally important. Allow yourself to rest when overwhelmed and forgive yourself for mistakes, recognizing that you, too, deserve care and kindness. Practicing equanimity. Equanimity can be developed by letting go of negative emotions like anger, jealousy, or disappointment. Begin by acknowledging these emotions within yourself. When you feel hurt, ask yourself, does holding on to this feeling benefit me in any way? Often, you will realize it only prolongs your suffering. Techniques such as deep breathing or journaling can help release these emotions. Writing about your feelings offers both a release and a deeper understanding of their origins. Compassion and equanimity in difficult times. In challenging moments, such as losing a loved one or facing significant obstacles, compassion and equanimity help you remain calm, reduce suffering, and find deeper meaning in what is happening. They enable you to see life comprehensively, recognizing not only the losses but also the lessons and values such hardships bring. This perspective profoundly stabilizes the mind, freeing you from being consumed by negative emotions or a sense of loss. Instead, you focus on positive aspects, drawing lessons from difficulties to emerge stronger and wiser. The key to a balanced life. Compassion and equanimity are the keys to living a balanced, harmonious, and meaningful life. They help you build inner peace by releasing emotional burdens, strengthen relationships through empathy and understanding, face challenges with a calm and resilient mind. By practicing compassion and equanimity, you create a state of inner stability and peace, allowing you to navigate life's trials with grace and wisdom. In this way, your mind remains serene and balanced, no matter what challenges arise. Lesson 7. Understanding the nature of suffering. According to the Four Noble Truths, suffering is an inevitable part of life. However, the Buddha taught that suffering is not something to fear but an opportunity for growth and learning. Think about the moments when you faced failure, loss, or sorrow. It is often in those moments that you discover your inner strength and gain a deeper appreciation for the things you have. When you understand the root causes of suffering, such as attachment, unrealistic expectations, or circumstances beyond your control, you can approach it with calmness and wisdom. Instead of viewing suffering as an enemy, see it as a teacher guiding you toward growth and maturity. Suffering in everyday life. Suffering manifests in many forms, such as work-related stress, tight deadlines, lack of recognition from superiors, or conflicts with colleagues can create significant pressure. Broken relationships. Experiences like divorce or losing a close friend often leave feelings of emptiness and emotional pain. Health challenges. Chronic illness or recovering from major surgery can bring anxiety and uncertainty. Yet, through these difficulties, we learn patience, resilience, and gratitude for the positive aspects of life. Learning from suffering. When facing hardships, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Suffering teaches patience as you wait for better times, compassion as you understand others' struggles, and the strength to let go of what no longer serves you. For example, patience. Waiting through challenging times teaches endurance and hope. Compassion. Understanding others' pain fosters empathy and kindness. Letting go. Recognizing when something is no longer right for you enables freedom and personal growth. These lessons not only make you stronger but also sharpen your ability to view and evaluate life's challenges with clarity and wisdom. Transforming suffering into strength. Suffering is not an adversary but an essential part of your journey, making you stronger, more insightful, and helping you find deeper meaning in life. Understanding the nature of suffering reduces attachment to pain and encourages letting go of negative emotions. This clarity brings stability and calmness, even in the most difficult circumstances. Facing suffering with acceptance and understanding steadies the mind, allowing you to make wiser decisions. The value of suffering. Challenges and suffering enhance the value of happiness when you achieve it. They teach you to cherish moments of peace and joy. Happiness, after all, is not the absence of difficulties but the ability to maintain a steady mind amidst them. Key takeaways. Acceptance. Recognizing suffering as a natural part of life helps you embrace it with understanding rather than resistance. Learning. Each challenge offers a lesson that builds resilience and wisdom. Gratitude. Suffering reminds you to appreciate the peaceful and joyful moments in life. By understanding the nature of suffering, you cultivate a mindset of balance and serenity. It enables you to live more mindfully, appreciating what you have and striving toward positive values. Suffering becomes a stepping stone toward a more meaningful, harmonious, and fulfilling life. Lesson 8. Practicing gratitude. Be grateful for what you have instead of focusing on what you lack. Gratitude is a powerful mental tool that can transform your perspective on life. When you concentrate on the good around you, whether it's a delicious meal, a peaceful morning, or the care of loved ones, you find happiness in the simplest things. Gratitude helps you navigate life's challenges, For instance, during times of failure, instead of blaming circumstances, remind yourself of the opportunities you still have, the friends who support you, or simply your health that enables you to keep trying. Gratitude not only makes you happier but also serves as a bridge to foster positive relationships. By expressing appreciation for others' actions, you strengthen trust and connection with them. Regularly practicing gratitude also enhances mental and physical health. Studies have shown that people who practice gratitude experience less stress, sleep better, and feel more satisfied with life. Steps to cultivate gratitude. Keep a gratitude journal. Spend a few minutes each morning or before bed writing down 3 things you are grateful for that day. These can be simple, like clear weather, a warm meal, or a friend's kindness. Take time to describe your feelings in detail. For example, I am grateful for today's sunny weather. It energized me and lifted my spirits. This practice not only helps you focus on the positives but also preserves meaningful moments. Fostering a sense of peace and joy. Practice gratitude meditation. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes daily to gratitude meditation in a quiet space. Sit upright, close your eyes, and take deep breaths. With each breath, think of things you're grateful for, perhaps someone who helped you, a joyful event, or simply your health. Visualize these moments and let the feelings of gratitude spread through your mind and body. If you find it challenging to concentrate, repeat a phrase like, I am grateful for life, to keep your mind focused. This practice deepens your sense of happiness and peace, shifting your perspective to appreciate life more fully. Express gratitude. Regularly say thank you to people around you, even for small acts. A sincere thank you brings joy to others and fosters stronger bonds. For example, thank a colleague for their help, your family for their care, or a shopkeeper for their service. These simple acts not only uplift others but also reinforce gratitude within yourself. Creating a life filled with meaning and love. Find positivity in challenges. When facing difficulties, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? View each challenge as an opportunity for growth. For example, failure at work can teach you to analyze and improve, while an unfulfilling relationship might help you value independence and emotional growth. Focusing on lessons rather than pain makes it easier to overcome hardships, strengthens your mindset, and prepares you for greater challenges ahead. The impact of gratitude. By practicing these habits consistently, your mind will gradually adjust to focus on positives, fostering a sense of fulfillment and peace. Imagine starting each day by reminding yourself of the blessings around you, family, friends, health, or even a warm cup of tea in the morning. These habits not only cultivate a positive mindset but also provide a solid foundation for facing life's challenges. When gratitude becomes a way of life, its positive energy permeates every aspect of your existence, work, relationships, and health, both mental and physical. It becomes a source of strength that helps you weather the toughest times and savor enduring happiness. Lesson 9. Cultivating equanimity. Equanimity is the ability to maintain a steady mind amidst life's fluctuations. Whether facing joy or sorrow, success or failure, achieving equanimity allows you to handle challenges calmly and make fair, well-informed decisions. It does not mean being indifferent to life's changes, but rather accepting them with understanding and serenity. For example, when encountering failure at work, instead of panicking or assigning blame, you can calmly assess the situation and find an appropriate solution. In life, equanimity helps you respond effectively to unexpected situations. Imagine being in a relationship and having an argument. If you maintain equanimity, you resist reacting impulsively and instead listen attentively, paving the way for a harmonious resolution. Similarly, when faced with negative news like job loss or financial difficulties, you can approach the situation with composure and carefully consider your next steps. The role of equanimity in emotional balance. Equanimity prevents you from being swept away by extreme emotions, such as arrogance in success or despair in failure. To cultivate equanimity, acknowledge your emotions. Begin by becoming aware of your emotional responses. When strong emotions arise, pause and take a few deep breaths to regain calmness. Question the importance Ask yourself, where is this emotion coming from? Is it truly significant in the grand scheme of life? This reflection helps distinguish between what truly matters and what can be let go. Practical steps to develop equanimity. Daily meditation. Dedicate time each day to focus on your breath or silence. Meditation strengthens your mental resilience, enabling you to face life's uncertainties without being overly affected. Practice gratitude. Gratitude fosters positivity, even during difficult times. For example, in failure, consider the lessons learned and how they might lead to future improvement. Patience with yourself. Understand that equanimity is not a permanent state but a continual practice. When you feel unbalanced, view it as an opportunity to learn more about yourself and make adjustments. The benefits of equanimity. Equanimity offers immense benefits for your mind and overall well-being. Reduces stress. A balanced mind is less likely to be overwhelmed by extreme emotions, helping you stay calm under pressure. Enhances decision-making. By avoiding impulsive reactions, equanimity enables rational and thoughtful choices. Promotes inner peace. Maintaining equanimity fosters a sense of tranquility and clarity, even amidst chaos. A life of balance and fulfillment. Equanimity is not just about inner stability but also about creating a meaningful and harmonious life. It helps you navigate challenges with a steady mind, appreciate the positives, and learn from difficulties. Ultimately, equanimity empowers you to live a balanced, fulfilling life, where peace and clarity remain your guiding principles, no matter the circumstances. Lesson 10. Understanding non-self. Finally, embrace the profound principle of anatta or non-self, a fundamental teaching in Buddhist philosophy. It emphasizes that the self you often protect and identify with is merely an illusion. This self is not a fixed entity but a construct formed by ideas, expectations, emotions, and attachments to personal identity. The Buddha taught that there is no independent or unchanging self. All things, including people and phenomena, exist through interconnectedness and constant change. When you realize that the self is merely a collection of ever-shifting elements, you are freed from the burden of defending or reinforcing it. This understanding brings inner peace and liberation. The essence of non-self. In Buddhist thought, anatta means that neither the self nor anything in existence has a permanent essence. Instead, everything is dynamic and interdependent. Recognizing this helps you let go of the pressures to protect or assert yourself, freeing your mind from the grip of negative emotions like pride, anxiety, or fear. Understanding non-self doesn't mean abandoning yourself, rather, it's about seeing yourself more objectively. For instance, when faced with criticism, instead of reacting with defensiveness, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Similarly, when success comes your way, recognize it as part of a journey supported by the contributions of many around you, rather than a product of your ego alone. Non-self in daily life. Letting go of the ego. Letting go of the ego helps you create more harmonious relationships. When you are not overly concerned with asserting yourself, you become better at listening, understanding, and connecting with others. This fosters trust and deepens bonds. Freedom from mental burdens. By releasing the fixation on protecting a self-image, you experience a mental liberation, free from needless worries and fears. You live with greater ease and contentment, living authentically, rather than striving to maintain an idealized image of yourself. Allow yourself to live honestly, without pretense or strain. True freedom comes not from acquiring or protecting external things but from accepting yourself and aligning with reality. Practices to embrace non-self. Mindful reflection. When you encounter criticism or praise, pause and reflect on its impermanence. Recognize that emotions tied to these experiences are fleeting and do not define your true nature. Foster genuine connections. Engage with others authentically, free from the need to prove or validate yourself. Focus on mutual understanding and support rather than personal gain. Meditate on interconnectedness. Spend time reflecting on the interconnected nature of life. Recognize how every success or failure is influenced by countless factors beyond your control. This perspective fosters humility and gratitude, The benefits of non-self. Inner peace. Understanding non-self frees you from the anxieties of protecting your ego, enabling you to navigate life's ups and downs with calmness and clarity. Harmonious relationships. By letting go of self-centeredness, you build trust and empathy, strengthening your bonds with others. Authentic happiness. True happiness arises not from bolstering the ego but from living in harmony with yourself and the world. Living with non-self. Understanding and embracing anatta helps you live lightly, without the constant burden of defending a fragile self-image. It allows you to focus on sincerity, compassion, and meaningful connections. Ultimately, freedom lies not in clinging to external achievements or identities but in accepting impermanence and aligning with the present moment. This foundation enables your mind to remain stable and serene, regardless of life's inevitable changes, guiding you toward a life of genuine peace and fulfillment. Thank you for joining us on this journey through 10 Buddhist lessons. These teachings are not merely philosophies but guiding principles to help you overcome challenges, rediscover serenity, and cultivate a resilient mind. From embracing impermanence, living fully in the present, to letting go of anger and practicing gratitude, each lesson offers new perspectives and tools for leading a more meaningful life. Incorporate these lessons into your daily life to experience the peace and mental clarity you deserve. If you found this video helpful, please click like, subscribe to our channel, and share it to spread these values to more people. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.